limbus. Take a sharp scalpel and make either a limbal or fornix-based incision. Using blunt Westcott scissors, expand this incision, making a deep pocket between the rectus muscles. The pocket should be deep enough for the valve to slide 8 to 10 millimeters away from the limbus. Placement of the valve. It is important to avoid holding the valve at the center. Always begin by holding the valve at the edge and push it into the previously created cavity. The valve will slide in easily. Continue to push it in until it can distinctly be seen 8 to 10 millimeters away from the limbus. If available, use calipers to be certain that the valve is well placed between the rectus muscles and that the anterior edge is actually measured at 8 to 10 millimeters away from the limbus. Suturing the valve. Use the needle holder to hold the suturing needle. Use absorbable sutures, either nylon or Vicryl sutures of 8/0, 9/0, or 10/0 sizes. You can place the sutures prior to insertion or suture through the holes at the anterior part of the valve. 2 sutures are placed through these holes given a half-thickness bite of sclera. The valve will now be secured in position on the sclera in between the rectus muscles. Placement of the tube in the pars plana. Using a 23 gauge needle, make a needle track about 3 to 4 millimeters away from the limbus where the partial vitrectomy has been performed. Cutting the tube. Measure the tube to be 3 to 4 millimeters from the needle track. Take sharp cutting scissors and cut the tube beveled upwards. Dispose of the excess tube that has been cut off. Move the clip over the tube so that the end of the tube can be inserted into the 23 gauge needle track. Make sure that the implant tube is placed in the area where the partial vitrectomy was performed.